am Father Roderick and welcome to my vlog. I'm here in Utrecht. And just like Amsterdam, Utrecht is a beautiful city with canals and tons of bikes. And today is a busy day. Started this morning at 9 in Hilversum with a meeting about World Youth Day, and I'm going to cover that for Dutch television. And now I'm here in Utrecht for a meeting with the financial people of my diocese, and we're going to talk about the ways in which we can finance my work in media. So 20% of my income comes from the fact that I work as a parish priest for 20% of my time. I work for television, and then of course you've got the rest. That's why we have this meeting today, to see how we can make ends meet. This is one of the busiest places in the city, and next to where this big beer truck is parked, there is a very special statue. This here is a statue of Saint Willibrord. He was a Benedictine monk from Northumbria, and he traveled from England to the north of my country to evangelize the Netherlands. He died in the year 739 at the age of 81, and he's called also the Apostle of the Netherlands. Now, I also just explained this story to a guy who works here at this bar, and he's been working here for 10 years and he never heard the story about that statue, so he invited me for a cup of coffee. This is, what's your name? Jeroen. Jeroen, and Jeroen works here, and he was the one who gave me the coffee. I used to study as a seminarian right around the corner. In fact, I might as well show you. It's not far from this Irish pub, which unfortunately wasn't there when I was still studying here. And this is the building where I lived as a seminarian for 5 years after my studies in Belgium, and I had a great time here. You know what? I'm just going to see if the rector is home, and I might be able to give you a tour. So this seminarian just let me in, and this was our big meeting room. So as you can tell, it has its charm to study here in such an old city and to live in such a beautiful old house. Now, we had a tiny little chapel that was actually really in the basement of the building. This is where we had our morning and evening prayer and, of course, daily mass. And just like back then, it is still very humid. This used to be the place where they kept the coal and the oil to keep the house warm. So symbolically actually quite nice for a place where you can refuel spiritually. Let's go upstairs. And here's the dining room and the television corner. And I have to say, it looks a lot nicer today than it looked when I was still a student here. The current director has just great taste. And now my room was on the top floor of the building. This used to be the attic. And this here was my room, a small room on the top floor of the building with one window and a great view of the city. And this used to be my view. This is Patrick Kuipers, and he is the president of the seminary.
Hello, good afternoon. Nice to see you. When you ever are in Utrecht, please come by and join me for a cup of coffee.
All right, and it's great coffee here.
Dutch coffee.
It's so funny, when Patrick entered the seminary, he was 18 years old, and I was already an old man. And I still am. But he is a great president of the seminary, just an all-around great priest, and we need those, right? So I've got 10 minutes to walk back to the Archdiocese, the offices of the Archdiocese, for my meeting. Just realized that I forgot to get lunch. Oh well, I'll get it later. And this is the building where my bishop lives and where his staff works. It's time for my meeting. Here in the parking lot of the media company that I work for. I had a good meeting in the Archdiocese. They were content with our progress. And it's time for the next meeting, which is a strategy meeting with my colleagues.
Dus die hebben geïnvesteerd
die hebben mensen kansen gegeven en uiteindelijk lukte het niet. Dus de vraag is...
Things are changing fast in the world of media, so it's good to have these strategic meetings and talk about the future. Today is the last day of one of my radio and television colleagues here at the company that I work for. Now it's finally time to go home. By the way, this is a very cool corridor. These are all our radio stations. Every time you pass by one, you hear that particular channel. My car should be somewhere here in this green zone. Oh, here we are. That's my... No, it's not my car. That's it. You know what I love about gatherings like today? I can chat with colleagues for hours about television production. So I just talked for about 20 minutes about color grading. So I've got the feeling that every day I'm learning something new and I'm getting better at what I do. And that's a privilege. Here we are. It was a great day, but I'm glad it's time to rest now. Visit to my local supermarket for some groceries. Need to eat something, right? I just discovered this cheap, all-brand morning cereal alternative. It's full of fiber. I'm quite tired. I don't have much energy to cook, so these pizzas look tempting. But I could also go with homemade pizza. It's probably cheaper and healthier, not to mention tastier. This is the snacks department. Or is it? I think we have a bit of an ant problem here. Oh well, they found their way in. I'm sure they will find their way out. By the way, how do you like my t-shirt? I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I hope to enjoy this pizza. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.